Sunscreen. Joyfield Charanjian here. Sunscreen. Well, let's look at the word. Screen yourself from the sun. First of all, why would you want to do that? How good do you feel when you lay on the beach in the sun? Depending on your condition of your body. So, first of all, have a look. Like anything, when you look at anything you're going to put in your body, surely you look at the ingredients. And would you put that sunscreen in your mouth? Would you eat it? Most people wouldn't. Why? Well, first of all, it doesn't taste good, but it's a toxic chemical cocktail. And when we consider that we absorb 10 to 20% through the mouth, through the different imbalances in the body, and our absorption through the skin is 70 to 80%, then you're getting what? 7 to 8 times more absorption of a toxic chemical cocktail through the body. Would coconut oil be a better option? You know, SPF of 8 to 10, actually nourishing the skin and cleansing it. I use a lot of different herbal infused Ayurvedic oils, which are working tremendously. And when people say, oh, but I'll get sunburnt. Yeah, I used to get sunburnt too. Like 15 minutes sometimes. I'd be out in the sun and I'd get burnt. But then I started getting into actually cleaning my blood and detoxing, and I found out that my blood had a bucket load of fungus, a bucket load of heavy metals, and a bucket load of shite. So anyone who's got leaky gut, got leaks everywhere, so their shite is going out of their intestinal system and into the blood. That's pretty much most people, if they haven't figured out about greens and herbalism and fixed up their gut, which is the majority. So, and now I can go out in the sunshine every day, go out. The only time I might get a little bit sunburnt is if I'm out on the water for an entire weekend, and I'll lap on the sunscreen, and I can be out every day. And also, have a look, if you want to look at the more spiritual aspects, the soul are hero. Solar flares from the light, if you want to look at it from the science perspective. Oh look, notice that there's no mold and fungus on the dirt. Well, there's some, but there's no mold, mildew and growths on the dirt. There's some, not much on the tree, not much on the sand, but if you're in warm, wet, moist areas like a rainforest, well hang on, a rainforest, then these things grow. Mold, moss, lichen and fungus grow parasites and all sorts of different microorganisms in the gut, much like in a rainforest. Turns out we've got more biodiversity in our own human gut than we do in the rainforest. And studying microbiology, you'll find that the microbiome has 150 to 1 ratio on your genes. So the way that you manage your environment is completely under your control, and so we're going to make good decisions on that one. It would be very helpful. Back to the soul our hero. Everything Jesus, Krishna, Buddha, Muhammad, all of these different cultures are the same solar hero story. Soul, where's the soul in the body? Right here. Oh yeah, all the gurus and healers, if you don't know where your soul is, it's right here. Better fix that. Because if you don't know where your soul is, how can you improve it? You can't do a job unless you know its location. And it's internal in the body, always has been, always will be. Look at the word soul, S-O-L. It's Latin for soul, Latin for sun. So if you want to become a higher vibrational awakened being, which I highly recommend you do, the soul here, in the solar plexus, connects all to everything in the gut, in the intestines, all of the organ down there. It's incredibly complex, but when you get it under control and back in alignment into the center of the body, then you can awaken the sun and the superfire in the third eye, the pituitary gland, the pineal and the pituitary gland. But you must manage the sun here with absolute brilliance in order to achieve that. There's 2 in Sydney. Got 2,000 on the planet. You could do with some more. Is that you? Why not have a go? It's worth a shot. It's good to have a big goal. And going out into the sunshine, burning off viruses, mucus, fungus, microorganisms. Surely that's beneficial for your health. Beneficial for your soul. If you can get this part awakened and getting some sun on there, it feels amazing. Maybe some coconut oil or some Ayurvedic oil is my suggestion. But if you want to stay inside and stuck in a little cubicle, believing everything that the mass media tells you, putting toxic chemicals on your skin and absorbing it into your bloodstream so you can get more UV radiation bouncing off heavy metals and toxic chemicals in the blood, and wondering why you're getting sunburned, and that's your choice. Now that you're consciously aware of it, you have a choice. And isn't that a much more empowered way to be? More consciously aware. Seems a good way to me. Sunscreen. Do you want to screen yourself from the sun, or would you like to absorb it? And the powers that come from within.